Hey everybody, short time, 3:49 in the morning on April 14th. That makes it a Tuesday for the year 2026. No card news, and I don't care about it. Probably what this channel should have been is this, but hey, everybody does it now, and I'm a little off my game with it, but trust me, if you gave me this point, well, if I chose to go this route and put a microphone up as part of a set or something like that, I would be just as good as anybody. Well, I'm excited. I'm talking about it. Probably should have been just a channel talking about basketball, even though people don't want me to do it. But it's because they know I've been screwed and that I'm really the key to lots of things here now. But they did a great job of killing, burying, and sweeping me under the rug, sweeping it all under the rug. But yeah, transfer portal is what I'm getting to. Very, very, very happy. Number one player in the transfer portal. Wow, I got that out right. Number one player in the transfer portal, Flory Bidunga. I know him as Bidunga. When he was a freshman, I teased around with him and called it because he's a very, very, very aggressive guy on the interior with finishing. He dunks very, very well, and a high percentage of the time, majority of the time, he dunks. So I named it Bidunga Dunks. He didn't like it. Neither did anyone else. It's far too old now. But yeah, he went to Louisville, so that's great. Louisville did some things. I don't know about anybody that went to Oregon. I don't know about anybody that went to Oregon. I don't know any of their players other than who do they have? I remember Luke Jackson and of course Luke Ridnour. Luke Ridnour came along. He's around my age. I know Luke Ridnour, Luke Jackson. Maybe Terrell Brandon went there. Now Dylan Brooks, who I'm a Dylan Brooks fan. Don't tell him. I don't want to embarrass him or get into a beef with him. But yeah, Dylan Brooks is about it for me with Oregon. So I don't know this other dude that they have from Oregon. And I saw him really just get dismantled earlier in the year, so I didn't even continue on with watching. Seems to me that they didn't have any talent. But he's going to Louisville too. Now, what I'm excited about, I guess this isn't a short. What I'm excited about is a guy who I watched this year, only saw him one time. I'm getting back on my game, but I'm not there yet. I don't watch enough basketball or sports at all to talk about it. It's probably why I didn't do a sports channel, because trust me, my opinion is pretty good. But this guy now, the number one overall player in the transfer portal per ESPN's top 75 transfer portal players, is Milan Momcilovic. I think that's it. That guy is really good. Anyway, the guy whose name is something like Momcilovic, Milan is his first name. For Iowa State. Very, 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 very potent offensive weapon, or potent, whatever. Very, very, very deadly from three-point range. I enjoyed one of the better games of the year, maybe the best game I saw this year, and I didn't see many. But I was very, very impressed with Iowa State. I walked away. I came into that Iowa State game. I don't remember who it was. They either played Illinois or Arizona or something. I don't know. But it was a down to the wire deal. Guys were going shot for shot, for shot, for shot, for shot. And I would say it was Arizona, but I'm wrong all the time just going back, utilizing memory. Things get jumbled at this point. But I think it's the game where Jaden Bradley hit the big big jumper in the corner, but that could have been Arizona playing Illinois. I don't know. But I saw my Momcilovic in the game with Iowa State really had a slugfest with the guy. I mean, just a shot-making war against another team. And guys were just hitting shot after shot after shot, making play after play after play. And it was incredible. And he was incredible. So I walked away from that game with a strong love and appreciation for him and what his game has to offer. Now, what I was saying, I walked into that game not knowing one player for Iowa State, other than I think Jefferson, if that's his name, the black dude, 5, the black dude. I think it's Jefferson. Around 6'8", looks like to be around 240. Can play all of the guard, but probably basically in college can play everything on the court. I think I knew him, but I walked away from that game knowing Toure, that dude, the black one, Buchanan, Momcilovic. I mean, just tons and tons of guys. A couple of them I forgot. The lead guard who actually is from wherever Iowa State is, Ames, I don't know, but no, and is he really from Ames? Because now you have at Illinois Boswell, who really is from Champaign, Illinois, where the University of Illinois is. So I don't know. It may be whatever. If I was doing a channel, trust me, it wouldn't be this freewheeling. I'd have the facts because it matters. It really matters. And, well, I want to touch on that point too. But it matters. But I'm not doing it. I'm just here now so excited about that. Number 1 overall transfer portal player. I think he should be. And I don't think he should be looking anywhere other than Illinois, that is European University, or Duke. Maybe Arizona or something. I don't know. Everybody shoots threes, but who really treats the foreign-born players the best? And maybe not Duke, because Duke doesn't have how many foreign players does Duke have? They have a bunch of ethnic foreign guys, but those guys are American. Their parents and probably grandparents were immigrants, but they are not from overseas. And this year, the one that came from France, well, sorry, he's black too. So black too, when I say too, I'm talking about how I said at Iowa State, the guy named Jefferson or whoever it was, Joshua Jefferson, I think. He's a black dude. And so I said, sorry, it's black too, because of that. But yeah, Sarr was a guy who really came from Italy or wherever he came from. That's about it. Most of these guys, if they are foreign born, they are from probably California. Not really foreign international players. I think Momcilovic really is. But I don't know about him. He could be from California too. I apologize to myself for this, not to any of you. And please don't listen to this. It's not a short, so I know you won't. But I like it on record. So I would like to see Momcilovic either Illinois or Duke. So he obviously now will probably go to Arkansas or Auburn. Somewhere like that. Who knows? He may go to. That wouldn't be bad for him to go to Iowa, though. I said that. But anyway, I'm really excited about that. And that's all I had on my plate today. Also, this guy out of Salisbury, he's doing a good thing. He could have stayed at Wake Forest, but I think Carolina's in the mix for him. A lot of this was stirred up by me seeing John Henson, a former North Carolina player, and I think Milwaukee Buck. do a podcast today. And the stuff that I get from these people at Carolina, I won't get into it. They're far too powerful. I don't like to stir the pot and get stuff going. So that's fine. But they'll be fine in Carolina. I'll be fine too. And, but don't keep referencing me, because nobody now has to like me. All right. And I don't have to like anybody unless you do what I like to see done, which I told you already. It's about sports with me. That's really it. It's really it. And basketball first, because that's what I, had the opportunity to try to strive to be involved with. I said that perfectly. But that's about it for me. Was it anybody else there that intrigued me? I talked about Badung. I am very excited to see now what Louisville does, because Louisville to me is a program that is tolerable. I know about their history. They're fine. I like them. I've ordered some not paraphernalia. I've ordered some memorabilia. Well, I had no actually ordered the memorabilia yet, but it's been on the shelf for me to order. It's been on, it's been in queue or whatever for me to order here now for a while, and I will maybe do it right. Maybe I'll do it right after this. But yeah, they're a tolerable program, and I know they do have a history of greatness, but boring. Whole thing with Louisville boring. Nothing they do excites me, even though they are exciting. But I do love their football program. Louisville could actually be my football program now that I've stepped away from all of my childhood, places, teams. There we go. I got it. I'll get it. Now that I've stepped away from all my childhood teams. Really like Louisville and really have liked them for a long time. Here we go. Let's talk about guys who want to wipe you off the face of the earth and prove you to be the lowest form of human life that has ever walked the face of the earth or existed. Wow, I'm getting tongue-tied here a lot now. But yeah, that's a guy. I live on their side of town now. Because, see, I'm from the other side of town. I'm from the other side of town. But yeah, I live on their side of town now. It doesn't really apply to football for me because, I don't place a high value on North Carolina or Charlotte football. But anytime any of the guys do anything great, I'm all for it. Knowing that they are not fans or supporters of mine and everything like that. And nor am I a friend of theirs, but I'm a fan of what they do, and I'm proud of it. Jair Alexander, who went right to Rocky River High School, and was a first-round NFL draft pick and a pretty good cornerback for years. Maybe over for him now. I know he left Charlotte and played at Louisville. On the old gridiron. And so that's good. And other people have done things too. But yeah, no. Not really into Louisville. But I will be now. Very, very, very excited to see what they're able to do. I don't know their coach. No familiarity here now with Louisville in their present status. But yeah, so I won't keep saying it's been about 15 minutes of nothingness. This will be posted. It won't be edited or clipped down at all. Don't listen. Period. I'll listen to it and I'll enjoy it. So that's how I feel about it. Now what was I saying? Oh, Juke Harris, Salisbury, North Carolina. Here we go. Home of, I'm not trying to get in touch with any of you. Now these people really hate me now. So I don't have it mistaken. I don't have it misunderstood. And I told you with the people from Providence High School, I'm not trying to contact anybody, and I'm not blindly, a fan and, oh man, these guys are so great. No, they did great stuff. Everybody could have did great stuff. But anyway, won't get into that. From in Salisbury, there, the home of North Carolina legend, a bona fide North Carolina legend, Bobby Jackson. This Juke Harris guy is pretty high up in the portal. And I saw him, and, he can play. More of a hooper as opposed to a baller. But he can play. So if he finds his way to North Carolina, good for him. A lot of people around here still go to North Carolina if they're from North Carolina, if they're good enough. And but some of these guys who are not good enough understand that dreams come true. All of these crazy things can happen. But if you're not good enough, don't do that. Some of these guys need to be playing at UNC Charlotte. It's just what needs to happen. Don't go to Carolina. It's been all throughout time. You will go there and sit on the bench, not have a career, lose a career, and be totally worthless for anything in basketball life. You won't do anything. Don't go to Carolina if you're not good enough. Don't live in your own hype and think you're good enough just because it's you. Take yourself out of yourself. Look at what it really is. Look at what it would be if it was somebody else. Is it good enough? Okay, because now some of these people are going and then they leave. And why did they do that? Why did you even go? So, I don't know. But Harris obviously may not have been good enough to go to Carolina, and he did it the right way. I mean, some of these other guys, nobody has any values or principles anymore. But he did it the right way. He didn't go to like State and then try to go to Carolina. But, he went to Wake Forest and then went there. They have Virginia Tech. They have State. They have... Well, I don't advise anybody to do that. I don't advise anybody to go to Clemson. But they have stuff around and in the conference there if you like to be that type of person. But don't jump up and go to Carolina. And also, even though it's on a national scale, also don't go to Duke. Don't go to Duke. I don't care about money. Maybe that's why I should stop talking. I definitely care about money. But I mean, like, don't go, don't. Well, this is how this affects me. I had to suppress some rising emotions. And I've suppressed them. So I'll stop talking about this now. It's been 19 minutes. But I'm telling you, it's coming up. There'll be some card openings. And there'll be some black cap conversations taking place here pretty shortly. All right. So, and now I'll get into that too. I do it because I love it. So I've been here and I'm going to be here. Everybody else now does it for the same reason that they go into the transfer portal. If this goes away or it stops being cool, none of you will even do it anymore. So I'm going to be here and keep talking casual card consumptions, context, and controversy. I'm gone. All right, I didn't want to wait for correction time. Got a little drunk there. I don't know what I was actually talking about. I don't know who I was referencing when I said the Duke guys. A lot of them are foreigners, but not foreign born. I don't remember a lot of international players at Duke. So, you know, hey, I take that back. And I'm really trying to go back and remember. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. So, I don't know. Maybe was I talking about Coach K? Was I talking about Coach K? Who's from where? Chicago? And that's it? So, I don't know. But, gotta correct that. Also, I got lost in thought there rambling. What I was saying leading up to my introduction there of my acknowledgement of Jair Alexander is that he is a Charlotte legend, Jair Alexander. Yeah, he went and did it pretty big there. And so I give him the title Charlotte legend Jair Alexander because, as I was saying, I don't really care about North Carolina football. They're not the greatest. Well, people in North Carolina are not the greatest at football. Don't have the greatest talent at football, and that was a mistake of theirs before I came back here and had to get everything put back together. Now it's going pretty much the right way. Not great football talent here. Good talent. People go to the NFL. Of course, it's going to not be a general thing or a unanimous thing. There are studs and great players, and they definitely focused on football here. But this is a basketball place. Always has been. And we don't do it good. It's not done good enough. Yeah, I really shy away from saying we with these people, but because I'm not a part of it with them. I'm just from here. Even with basketball, it should be a better job done of people really being impactful from here. Basically, after you have Curry, not a lot. Not a lot after Curry. Not even who else is in the NBA from Charlotte after Curry? Williams out of West Charlotte? Yeah, him. So I won't stay long with that. This is correction time and then get out of here. And it will not always be this way. But it will be this way. There'll be times where you get drunk and rambling, and there'll be times when I do all right. Hadn't happened yet, but it will happen where things will just be pinpoint and precise and great. And that's the way I basically am in life as a person. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's great. It's me. And that's just me. What is it? Another correction in there. The other correction was that I said 2 guys with a #1 transfer portal player. I will now explain that. Flory Bidunga was the #1 player in the transfer portal. He has now committed to Louisville, meaning he is, I guess, no longer in the portal. Now, one thing I don't know about the portal is, are you out of the portal upon committing, or is it like recruiting and you have to hard sign the letter of intent and then you're done? So I don't know, but it was updated on the ESPN site too, so that's why I went with it. So I guess since he's committed, he is now, but he was still on the list. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Momcilovic is the #1 now active player in the portal. So I said that Bidungo was the #1 player, and I came back and said, Momcilovic was the #1 player. Some people may not be able to follow along, which is kind of easy to do. I listened to replays of the video. I can do better with that, and I will, but like I already said, not all the time. And that's that. I saw that. I said that they were both the #1 players, and it's true, but it's not. One guy now is done, and the next guy is up. So that is that with that. And hey, I won't waste any more of your time. My excitement remains. But for now, I'm gone.